Hello students, welcome back in your science class. Hope you all are studying properly at your home. We are discussing chapter friction. In previous session of this chapter we have discussed about types of friction like static friction, sliding friction and rolling friction. These are the different types of friction. Static friction. This type of friction exists between two bodies when they are at relatively at rest position, and to overcome the static friction it must be applied an external force on the object, and that force is known as limiting friction, which need to overcome to static friction. Sliding friction, it is a force of friction with that comes into existence when one body slides over the surface of another body. Suppose a book keep on table, and when you slides over the surface of the table there is sliding friction. And rolling friction is the force of friction when a body rolls over the surface of another surface, like wheels of skates experience rolling friction. So static friction is larger than sliding friction and rolling friction is less than static and sliding friction, and sliding friction is less than static friction and more than rolling friction. After that we have studied about fluid friction. You know that gases and liquids, all these are known as fluids, and they also apply force of friction when an object moves in them. So the friction applied by gases and liquids is known as fluid friction. All the fluids exert a force on the objects that moves in them is known as drag. So the force of friction that applies by the fluids on objects is known as drag. Now we will discuss advantages and disadvantages of friction. Here are some advantages of friction. We are able to walk on the ground easily due to the friction. Here is force of friction exists between our foot and the ground that enables us to walk on the ground easily. You have seen when you walk on a smooth or wet surface, you can slip out because there is less friction. A smooth surface has less friction, and when we walk on ice it also have less friction, so we can slip on ice easily. On ice. Treated tires give a better grip on the ground because treated tires increases the force of friction. It helps to increase friction, and treated tires makes by the grooves on the surface of the tires. You have seen that tires of vehicles have grooves on the outer surface of the tire. This treated tires increases the friction. If tires are not treated, it may skid on the road. Skid means to slip down. So tires should be treated to increase friction. Spikes provides under the shoes of players and athletes increases friction that helps while running, because it enables them to have a better grip to the ground. Next advantage is we are able to write on a paper with a pen or pencil due to the friction. If there is no friction between the tip of pen or pencil or paper, we will not be able to write on a paper. So we will write and we are able to write on a paper with a pen or pencil due to friction. The brakes of moving vehicles helps them to slow down. It is also due to the friction which generates between the brake shoe and the wheels of the vehicles. You have seen that when a matchstick catches a fire, when it rubbed against a rough surface of matchboxes, because force of friction raises the temperature of head of the matchstick and it catches fire easily. So a matchstick catches fire due to the force of friction. So these are some advantages of friction. Let's we see some disadvantages of friction. First disadvantage of friction is the surfaces of screws of machine wear out due to friction between two surfaces. You have seen that screws which used in machine occasionally wear out when it is due to the friction. Second, it causes damage to machine. The heat generated by friction raises the temperature of the machine and damages it. So it causes damage to machine. Friction also causes wear and tear. You have seen when you wear shoes and slippers for a long time, its soles wear out. It is due to the friction. So friction causes wear and tear. Next, friction causes wastage of energy. Lot of energy is wasted because object in contact require more force to overcome friction between their rubbing surfaces. So it also causes wastage of energy. So these are some disadvantages of friction. So you have seen that friction has some advantages and some disadvantages. So somewhere it is needed to increase friction and somewhere it is needed to decrease friction. So how can we increase and decrease friction? We will discuss about it in next session. That's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.